Alright, that was the first dungeon. Now, the second dungeon is unlocked in Solution 9. So I'll go ahead and teleport on over there. I believe we talked to Nostalgia, who's probably in the back room. Not the back rooms, the back room. Let's see, where is she? I know I see it's Nostalgia and it's Solution 9, but let me see where it is exactly. Yeah, something stray in the neighborhood is the one that we need. And yeah, that's either east at the bar, even if it's not actually in the back room. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, she's actually right here. Let's go and talk to Nostalgia and get started. Something stray in the neighborhood. I just realized what this is a joke. It's a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air lyrics, I think, for the opening. Is it? No, I'm thinking of the someone started something in my neighborhood. I don't think that's actually the reference. Anyway. Nostalgia breathes a sigh of relief at the sight of you. Brilliant! I've been looking all over for you. Apologies for the lack of pleasantries, but there's precious little time to spare. A curious anomaly has wormed its way into living memory, and we fear it could pose a terrible threat if left alone. Please, you must help us. Well, considering I literally can't say no. Also, the image there for the dungeon looked interesting. Wonderful! Oblivion is lucky to count you among its allies. Let's reconvene at the Gate of Remembrance then. I can explain more there. Oh, but fair warning, you may not be able to recognize me at first glance. Huh? What's she mean by that? Like, are we meeting in living memory? Or in the unlost world? Oh, that's what she means by you won't recognize me at first, because she's probably in a thing like Kakiwa was. Alright, yep, there's destination. Let's head on over there. And this place looks so much more boring without the, after they turned everything off. Yeah, she's probably gonna be in like I think it's a Wayrunner or Outrunner. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Ah, there you are, Brilliant. That actually does make a little bit more sense. Hee, it's me, Nostalgia. Surprised? With Zeralja gone, Oblivion's been allocating its resources to an investigation of living memory. Well, that makes sense. Utilizing Kakiwa's technology, we developed remote-controlled sentries operable from the back room. Source surveys are both safe and efficient. To think that all this once lay at Everkeep's summit. I can't help but wonder if a shade of my father ever resided in this grand city of the Endless. Well, considering we turned off all the nodes, he's probably not here anymore. Forgive me. I did say I'd explain the circumstances behind all this. During an earlier survey of the area, I encountered one of the Endless. He claimed to be one of the city's caretakers and offered me a guided tour. I accepted, thinking I could conduct my observations at the same time. But that's when we discovered the anomaly. A rift in the very fabric of living memory. What? I'm sure you'd rather see it yourself to believe it, though. Let's make for the Esperance wheels at first. Constancy, the Endless who guided me, that is, should still be on duty there. Okay, it's Constancy. He was the guy who gave us, who tried to give us a tour when we first entered living memory. Alright, let's head on over there. I think it is actually faster to just fly over here than to take the zipline, because I know when I tried to do, I was doing a hunt train, and they said to just fly from the area, and I like teleported over here and took the zipline, and then it ended up being slower. But it looks like just flying over around the area is faster. I guess that's kind of I forget what they just called them, but they weren't Ferris wheels, that's for sure. All right, Constancy. Oh, that looks like a rift, all right. Constancy here knows everything there is to know about Yesterland, including the new anomaly, I'd wager. A warm Yesterland welcome to you, my friend. Or should I say welcome back? I had not expected you to return as our anomaly slaying volunteer. I do hope I was able to make your first visit to the Gate of Remembrance a special one. Your associate here informed me of what occurred afterwards, namely, Your Majesty's regrettable demise. You seem quite, unfazed by that. You needn't fret. I harbor no ill will against you. I, for one, would not wish to remain endless at the cost of such terrible sacrifice to worlds beyond. Then how are you still around? Though your efforts saw the city's terminals deactivated, I somehow remain. Still, I'm grateful for my survival, as it allowed me to discover this peculiar phenomenon. A lost district of living memory lies beyond this rift, you see. Interesting, okay. I previously informed you that our beautiful city was comprised of 4 areas, but this was not always the case. Numerous others once thrived, until one day, our reality was irrevocably altered in an attempt to bridge our world to others, and several districts were consumed in the process. Among the areas lost was a resplendent amusement district known as Dreamborough. This rift, however, allows us access through its streets once more. We took a cursory gander of the place ourselves, since we were curious to know what became of it. But there's nothing amusing about it. Quite the opposite, actually. We were promptly chased out by a horde of angry ghosts. After decades disconnected from living memory's aether supply, we must assume that the endless who resided there are no more. The once idyllic atmosphere has been marred by a dismal shroud, and I dare say our poor Dreamborough has warped itself into a place of nightmares. Sounds like fun. It has returned to us as a lost soul would, longing for connection. The beings within have come to call it the Strayborough Deadwalk. Now that it's reconnected with living memory, its presence is a risk to the city, so we'd like you to brave the Deadwalk and shed some light on this mystery. Well, I am the Warrior of Light, after all. Seems like this job is built for me. I mean, any job that requires killing a bunch of things is built for me. You have my thanks. I regret that I cannot give you a tour of the place myself, but you know I shall be with you in spirit. You know, like Ardbird. Who's Ardbird? No one? The Strayborough Deadwalk, now accessible. Alright, let's go talk to Constantian Nostalgia again, and then we'll get some people to do this. Though I know not why, the Dreamborough has returned to us as the Strayborough Deadwalk. A gaggle of ghostly fiends and other horrors likely await within. Have care in there, and may your investigation yield the truth of the Deadwalk's transformation. The ghost in the Deadwalk gave Constancy and I quite a fright, but there was something almost comical about them. Perhaps they're warped versions of the Dreamborough's old attractions, or could they be... Yeah, Nostalgia, we don't ask those kinds of questions. Yeah, this looks like a pretty interesting dungeon. But I mean, if it's supposed to be like the sort of an area for like, sort of like this theme park area, but like in living memory-esque thing, it should be pretty interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and queue on up. And insta-queue. It didn't even matter. Oh, too late. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with the Strayborough Deadwalk. Oh yeah, it's like when we go through to another shard. It's interesting. This place doesn't look like it's very fun in games. Unlost World, the Strayborough Deadwalk. Oh, right? No, I already, I used up the last of my decent food, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I didn't hit either of them? Oh, that's not even an enemy. Okay. Okay, let's try to get everyone here. Yeah, no, you can keep going, healer. I just wanted to make sure I got aggro on that other one. So we got a Reaper and a Black Mage. Let's see, let's get some big damage here, right? Oh, but somebody else is, he's got aggro. Try and stack them up a little bit better. Slam! It's still so fun. Alright, let's sprint on ahead because these guys look like they're ready for a good time. And Sage and Black Mage know how to use their flying abilities. Oops, gonna waste my stuff. Overcap on a resource. That's a big AoE. Don't worry, Sage, I got it. Full health. It's so goofy. Yeah, this sage knows HP. As long as I don't die, we're good. Besides, I still had equilibrium. Bow down. That's kind of creepy. That's very creepy. I was thinking this was gonna be something fun. Not a nightmare, not like a nightmare theme park kind of deal. But I guess that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work. Behold, the noggin was made new. Team Spirit, that's not how you spell team, it's T-I-M-E. I probably shouldn't stand in the way of those. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work, and I got caught. I got the thing on my head. There we go. Oops, I got hit by the Exaflare. Okay, this time I'll be a little bit more careful of not getting caught by one of those things. I've got some more Exaflares. That's not an Exaflare. I forget what this is called. Okay, now let's stop spinning it for the so that the Reaper can actually hit his positionals. Oh, how did I get hit? Come on. I call BS on that one. Yeah, I guess I gotta give these things like way wider berth. Yeah, I'm like I can just literally walk up and blow on him and he'll die. Oh, nice! I can use that for my use that on my samurai. Oh, that does look like very safe. Oh, cool. They come to life. Yeah, that's the point where I needed to either use equilibrium early, or like I needed to use bloodwetting a little earlier. There we go. That worked out pretty good. Although that was a bit scary on the a little bit scary. My health got a little bit low there because the sage knows that I'm a warrior and I should be doing my own healing. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Wait, that's not a bear, that's an elephant. That's also a really big AoE, what the heck? Don't want to get too far away. Don't want the black mage to get out of range. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and actually use some actual mitigation instead of just reprisal. Usually I can just use a reprisal or arm's length and I won't have any problem. Is this the right way? No, it's not. It's this way. Let's see. Don't I already have this? Yes, I do. I have to pass on it. Hey, I've got that in the last dungeon. Troubling teacups. Let's try to shake it off. Tea a whirl. I think it was that one. Okay, I think it was this one over here. Okay, yes, I was right. More troubling teacups. Watch which one he goes into. Maybe zoom out a little bit more. Okay, there's two of them now. Are they gonna stay on opposite sides? That would make it a little bit easier to keep track of. Yeah, they're staying on opposite sides, I believe. Okay, so it should be over here. Yep, I was right. Yeah, the fact that they stay on opposite sides like that makes it a bit easier to deal with or keep track of. Those look like dangerous teacups. Make sure to actually heal myself up a little bit. That's a little bit of an annoying mechanic. Okay, so they're gonna be opposite sides like that. Although I think we're probably just gonna end up finishing the fight before it matters. Yep. This dungeon's pretty cool. Just go ahead and grade that. I mean, for all I know, I'll actually use it. It is level 100 gear, and I don't have any level 100 gear. So anything I get will be nice. Stray glutton. Come on, spawn these dolls, the ones from I forget what that dungeon. The Matoya one? No, it wasn't the Matoya one, it was the Great Global Library, that's it. We got some donuts here. Yum, and not the tasty kind. I mean, the fact that Equilibrium heals me for like a quarter of my health, it doesn't even matter if I get low health because I'll just press it and it'll restore. Got some Moogles in there. You're gonna bring them to life? Yeah. And nice, another, wait, don't I already have that? Oh no, I rolled for it, but I didn't get it. Okay, I guess I could sprint. Even bigger dolls. Oops, I missed. Come on, I'm trying to hit them. Go ahead and use a reprisal there just to get so that we can actually have a reduce the damage that they will do the whole entire party and not just me. In this case, I should probably focus one down. Wait, can I stun this? Yes, I can. That's helpful. There we go. And okay, I can use that. Oh no, I already got that. I got it in the last dungeon. All right, let's see what the boss is. A pillow? Stitch pillow clown thing? Daylit Nightmare. Traumary. Looks like the stuff of nightmares, but isn't that the point? Alright, let's get going. Bitter regret. Looks like I probably shouldn't stand in the center there. Yep. Bitter regret on the sides. Looks like I should, yeah, on the sides. Poltergeist, I guess that's what he is, right? I haven't played enough, Phasmophobia to know that. So are we supposed to go on opposites? Oh no, we go over the wall? What? I don't understand what you're supposed to do. Oh, you use this to go through. Got it. Oh, okay, I need to have it. Okay, I get it now. That's a little not very straightforward. The sad thing is that the Reaper could almost do these two could do so much damage, potentially do so much damage, that they could probably solo it. No, they're probably not probably, but it would be maybe possible. Yeah, let's just wait. Okay, so it looks like I need to get the ghost thing. Yeah, it looks like I need to get the ghost thing. And then that will keep us from dying there. Because to me, it just looked like a... To me, it just looked like you needed to get... It was just a normal damage. Wait a second for the Black Mage to get back. Black Mage? You good? Or is he trying to explain the mechanic? Ghostbusters, don't be a ghost. Fleshbuster, be a ghost. That makes sense. It's probably going to be on the sides again like it was last time. Yes. Okay, so this time I need to be on the I need to get up there so I become a ghost so that I can walk through the walls. And then I get out of the ghost. Okay, that's better. GC hits hard. A ghost duster means I should not be a ghost. Yep. Okay, Memorial March. Let's not stand in front of them. A bit of regret on the side, I need to move. Yes. Okay, Fleshbuster means I need to be a ghost. Poltergeist. I forget what that was. Oh right, summoning the things. I guess I'll just stay a ghost so I can make sure to get away from the ghost. Just move to the other side, except I can't. I shouldn't move to the other side because of that. Which is annoying. But whatever. Oh right, that thing. I forgot about that. A Fleshbuster, so I need to stay a ghost. Stack marker. Probably better to just stay a ghost if you need, unless you really need to, unless they do a Ghostbuster. Where is the? Okay, I got LB2. It'd be nice if the Reaper could do it. Bit of regret. Let's not get hit by that. Oh, did they tie these together? Whatever. Because I didn't use Shake It Off, I used Reprisal, I thought. But then both their cooldowns started. I might have been mistaken there, though. That was fun. That was a pretty interesting dungeon. And actually had some mechanics. Alright, let's look at... I don't care about that. And, I mean, I could use that. No, except I already have it. Let's head on out. I even got a comm for messing up the mechanics. A warm welcome back to you. The rift to the Dreadwalk. The Dreadwalk? That sounds pretty good too. That sounds pretty cool also. But Deadwalk is what it actually is. The rift to the Deadwalk vanished upon your return, almost as if it knew the monsters within were vanquished. You're back! Was the Deadwalk as haunting as we expected? Yeah, stuff of nightmares. Let me get this straight. You met a disturbed mascot, attended a twisted tea party, were assaulted by a sky wheel and a merry-go-round, then fought your life in a haunted house? Yeah, pretty much. The Endless House, to be precise. And with that, my suspicions are confirmed. In the days when the Dreamborough yet flourished, the Endless House often held plays with volunteers from the audience. These volunteers would be cast as the story's heroes and tasked with rescuing a captive princess from that was the final boss, right? Lord of Nightmares. That sounds awfully similar to Brilliant's experience. Precisely. Thus, I believe the Deadwalk's monstrous residents were given life by the lingering memories of the Endless who once called it home. As its name once implied, the district was built for those Endless who loved to dream. The theme park itself likely gained a mind of its own. Over the years, perhaps, it too harbored the hopes that a hero would grant its former citizens final desperate wish for freedom. And for home. So, as I understand it, when Queen Sphene and Zoralia first attempted interdimensional fusion, a few areas within living memory suddenly vanished into the rift, including Dreamborough. That doesn't make any sense because she had already done that before Zoralia showed up. Right? No, it wasn't until he opened up the gate by Mamook in Yaktrol. I think that's where it is. No, Yaktel, that's it. In Yaktel. And then they did interdimensional fusion, so I guess that was the first time that they actually did it. And the endless souls within began to fade. Their memories and desires fused with the very essence of their home to turn the Deadwalk into what it is now. Considering the timing, we have to assume the district's reconnection is due to Her Majesty's last attempt at interdimensional fusion. But with Dreamborough gone, those lost souls should finally be able to rest in peace. I am not entirely certain, but the rift did close upon Beryllian's return. I can only hope that your hypothesis is true, and their role in that hollow performance has concluded. Does that mean you're done? As has mine, I suspect. Long have I served as a guide, eager to bring joy to every visitor who passed through living memory's golden gates. The golden gates. But I see now why I remained. I was meant to perform this final act of guidance, to lead you both to those lost dreamers. I do not wish to dampen the mood, of course, so I shall take my leave. But I could not be prouder to serve my fellow citizens, and I could not be happier that you were my final guests. Farewell, my friends, and thank you, truly. I pity him, but I think it's best to let him go. We should return to Solution 9. Your good deeds still need to go rewarded after all. I'll meet you back there, as my real self this time. Okay, sounds good. Gotta head back to the back rooms. I mean the back room. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport over there to Solution 9. There it is. There she is. A job well done, Brilliant. With the Deadwalk anomaly taken care of, Oblivion can return to its regular surveys of living memory. We'll have to decide carefully how best to handle the former haven of the Endless, but I do know one thing for sure. It's our duty to uncover the mysteries at the heart of living memory, what it was made for, and what horrors kept it running, so that we never repeat those mistakes. I'd like to think that's what the lost souls there would have wanted as well, and that's what'll drive me forward. Thank you again for your help, and safe travels out there. Alright, looks like we get tenacity and skill speed.